Since 2018, New England Coffee Supply has been a fierce advocate and champion of the resilient Robusta bean. We are proud to be the first importer and roaster of specialty Vietnamese coffee, and more so, we are proud of our commitment to challenging the norm and changing the narrative around Robusta. Vietnam is the largest producer of Robusta coffee in the world, and yet most of this has been relegated to cheap and instant coffee. We want to show the world the potential of Robusta coffee when we actually invest in it. At first, we were one of the only coffee companies talking about Robusta proudly and loudly. The industry has long stigmatized Robusta coffee as inferior, which has kept entire Robusta farming communities from entering the specialty coffee markets, and it has kept consumers in the dark about an entire coffee experience. Even though many coffee companies use Robusta in the espresso blends, they hid this fact and perpetuated the stigma against Robusta. At the 2019 New York Coffee Festival, we were the only vendor showcasing 100% Robusta coffee. Robusta coffee is bold, strong, and smooth. It has up to double the caffeine content of Arabica, but not nearly as much love. Since our founding, our education, and narrative shifting work, we've seen lots of other coffee companies begin to embrace Robusta. The New York Times and WGSN, the global authority in trend forecasting, predicted that 2022 is the year of Robusta rising. These days, the coffee community is talking about Robusta like it's the hot new thing, but we know Robusta has long been an integral part of coffee communities and experiences in Vietnam and around the world. In April 2022, New England Coffee Supply launched the Robusta Pledge, a global initiative to advance opportunities for Robusta farming communities. We've already had voices from all around the world and key players in the industry sign the Robusta Pledge, documenting the support for Robusta and its proliferation. In June 2022, New England Coffee Supply changed Whole Foods policy on Robusta beans, and we became the first coffee company to offer transparently labeled Robusta coffee on the shelves. Years in the making, and after being rendered invisible, Robusta is now loud and proud in Whole Foods. And we're not stopping there. In August 2022, we launched the first ever 100% Robusta cold brew. This is the first ready-to-drink product in the United States featuring a 100% Robusta. We surveyed the market and couldn't find anything like it, so we decided to make one ourselves. And because we really want to help change minds and show people the potential of Robusta. Sign the Robusta Pledge today. There's no financial commitment. It's simply a signature to say we support Robusta. And the more signatures we can get behind the Robusta Pledge, the more we can push for systemic change. As we continue to invest in Robusta, we offer consumers diversity in the offerings, we allow farmers around the world to economically advance through Robusta growing, and we support millions of lives worldwide. The next wave of coffee will be hyper-focused on building frameworks for inclusivity, diversity, and cultural integrity. Cheers to the rise of Robusta.